Hey, Adam here with a simple and fast review of the YIDERBO brand 275 piece emergency kit. This is meant for keeping in your car, keeping on your boat, if you're going into the wilderness, whatever you're looking to do. The idea being that it's a pretty good first aid kit. We're going to open it up and walk through kind of what's in it, and show all the different pieces so you have a good understanding of what's applicable to real world situations and what's kind of just fluff, because sometimes these things are just loaded with stuff you'll never ever need. So let's get into it and take it from there.
All right, so let's get this opened up and walk you through it. So first of all, well packed. What you're always looking for is something that's going to be well organized. You do have to understand this is small. It's meant for travel, so it's not going to be laid out so that it's a pick and choose situation. But really, what you're looking for is the variety of information here. All right, so let's start by talking about what's in this. So you have soap wipes, 8. Fingertip fabric bandages, 5, 100 mini fabric bandages. We've got a bandage triangulaire, an instant ice pack, as you can see, 10 gauze swabs, 100 brown adhesive strip bandages, 100 fabric bandages, 1 burn dressing, 1 emergency blanket, 20 white pads, 10 cotton swabs, blue tourniquets, 10 of them. And it sounds like a partridge in a pear tree, but 1 safety pin, 1 PBT bandage, 1 non-woven tape, 1 plastic tweezer, 1 plastic scissor, and 1 first aid bag, as you can tell. So this is waterproof, and here's what you need to understand. This is going to be good for people that are going to be coaching sports teams. It's going to be good for kids that are going to school and dorm rooms. So let's talk about things that are obviously important. So first of all, tons of bandages. Q-tips not necessarily critical, but sometimes applying stuff and or cleaning stuff, it's really good to have. An ice pack, obviously you could have more, but in a situation it's not bad to have. All these things seem to be just basic fundamentals. On the other side here, obviously we've got a lot of bandages, some tape, not an excessive amount of tape or anything like that, just enough to kind of be usable. I do think that it's important to note that as we get through this, it's pretty tightly packaged. So again, organization is going to be a key situation. I think it's important to note that they have a lot of those safety pins, which you wouldn't really think about. In a pinch, you may be panicking, and hopefully you'll slow yourself down to kind of find the important things here that are pretty critical. Again, this is meant to be kind of an emergency situation, so the blanket obviously is a really important piece. Having some swabs, gauze swabs, is critical, and a lot of bandages. To me, really the functionality here, and I won't pretend to be any major outdoorsman or anything like that, is you're going to come into situations where you're going to either bump or bruise or cut. So having soap wipes is obviously critical. Having bandages is really important. Having a nice pack is really good. For the most part, this is really all you need. I love the idea of the emergency blanket, because if you do get into a situation where you got to stay out in the overnight, having the emergency blanket is really critical. But one of the things that I do a lot of reading, and I think one of the things that's been mentioned more than anything else, is having a tourniquet is critical. Navy SEALs think that it's the first thing that goes into your emergency kit. So again, having tourniquets and those things that can stop bleeding and or address any kind of wound is always good. Burn dressing, again, this is small, maybe useful, not the greatest in the world, but overall for the value of this pack, I think it's fantastic. I think again, you should open it up, have an understanding of what's in it before you just go ahead and store it. But this is something that I think is well worth it, and hopefully this review has given you a good idea of, you run into a survival situation, accident situation, what's in it and how it can be applied. So thanks for watching, and hope this helps.